let me set the scene up for you. It's Thanksgiving week. You got some family over. You've already worked super hard to unlock, certain character masteries. You got some exclusive skins for your favorite characters. Maybe you paid $10 for some of those Deception or Deadly Alliance skins in the rotating premium store. And your homies, your familia, are here and they're like, yo, you got that new Mortal Kombat 1? Let's play it. You load up Mortal Kombat 1, you sign into your account. They obviously don't have an account, and if they do, they probably don't want to just go through the hassle of signing into their own account or making their own account, so they simply use the guest account feature on the PlayStation 5, the Xbox, and believe it or not, you have all your cosmetics, you can customize all your characters, but your guest account will not be able to use anything you've unlocked or purchased in MK1. And apparently, according to Warner Bros., that's kind of the intent. It was intended to be that way. So, tough luck, kid. That $10 skin's only for your main account, not anybody else who's playing in your household unless they have their own account. Woo, I wish people would wake up and stop defending this game blindly. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Dynasty back again with another MK1 MK Uno video because I stumbled upon this article from Event Hubs that got posted a few days ago featuring my buddy, my pal, the Thinny, that pretty much confirms that, Player 2 being unable to customize their cosmetics as a guest is apparently intended within Mortal Kombat 1. Now, before you leave a comment saying, Dynasty, it's been like this since Injustice 2, I understand that. However, we now have confirmation that this isn't just an oversight. This is 110% confirmed by Warner Brothers that you have to pay potentially for the same item several times, even in the same household, because that item you bought is only locked to your account. Sorry about you spending all those hours to unlock this skin, but your guest account? Nope. They gotta use the stock palettes, the stock skins, and look just like a default character because, they gotta make their own account, even if they're just visiting for the holidays for a couple hours. How stupid is this? Is nothing sacred anymore? Honestly, your own guest account can't even use things you've unlocked. It's not like you can take that account to online and things of that sort. It's literally just for local multiplayer, for you against your friends, you against family. Maybe it's an offline tournament. Nope, it doesn't matter. That's locked and that's the intent. So we're talking about that today. If you don't want to stick around, I don't blame you. It's kind of a negative video, but if you do me a solid and please take a second, drop a like on the video. I want to say thank you for choosing me to be your Mortal Kombat 1 insider. You guys, I'm still blacklisted. There is no machine behind me, just you guys keeping the videos alive and pumping, so I love you. Thank you for always dropping by and leaving your positive feedback and support. Without you, I am nothing. And without further ado, let us read this article posted on the 19th of November. Whew, let's get into it. So it says here, Mortal Kombat 1 is a game that features a ton of unlockables, with more being added every so often. While a number of these unlockables can be accessed either by playing through Invasions or Combat League, there's also plenty of others that are effectively locked behind a paywall. Regardless, many of the unlockable cosmetics can only be accessed by Player 1 when playing against an opponent in offline matches. Unfortunately, Warner Bros. Recently commented how this is actually an intended feature of MK1. The quote from WB in response to Thinny asking about this is, please note that this is intended behavior. Player 2 should not be able to change or customize their cosmetics, such as gear and palettes for both fighters and cameos. In other words, Player 2 will be unable to access any cosmetics that were unlocked on Player 1's account. However, the response continued, which gave insight on a certain workaround, though it's one that not everyone's going to be happy with. And I'm sure you can guess what this workaround is. Oh, it's creating your own account. So if you're going to play Mortal Kombat 1, you might as well just have an account. But Player 2 can have their own unlocks and progression they can use from playing the game while signed in with their first party account, continued the response. Put simply, a player 2 would have to log into their own account rather than as a guest. Of course, this also means that players would have to play through certain modes and pay multiple times on a single household console. And again, I think this is the biggest FU takeaway from this, is the fact that if you spend $10 on a skin, you can't even allow your guest locally to use that skin. And I just... how come no one's talking about this? Fortunately, however, it seems that this is only happening with cosmetics! Woo! Characters and cameos, whether unlocked or bought, appear to be accessible by all players once acquired on a console, including the guest account. Now, this is an obvious no-brainer, because if you are hosting an offline tournament, you kind of have to have all that stuff unlocked so people can use the characters of their liking, of their choice. So that does make sense. But the cosmetics, no, you must pay for them. As pointed out in response to the Thitty's comments on Twitter, it's actually been this way for another Studios game since Injustice 2 back in 2017. Unfortunately, this is an intended restriction, and it's likely going to stay in place. So I just caught wind of this article earlier today, and I figured, man, we got to talk about it, because believe it or not, not everybody owns a console, and not everybody has their own Mortal Kombat 1 accounts. And with this being Thanksgiving week, the holidays in season, full effect, chances are you're probably going to have people come over. And if you're planning on playing Mortal Kombat 1 with some cousins, some friends, tough luck, Buster. You got to bust out your own account and pay for all that stuff and grind for all those skins. It's so scummy. It really is. If I'm not mistaken, back in, I want to say it might have been Injustice 2, at least in Injustice 2, wasn't there some type of like tournament mode you could toggle on that gave you legendary gear items and skins for every character across the board? I think it was only for offline mode, but it was, I guess, their attempt to kind of still cater to people who didn't have accounts on like guest accounts. I don't think that's featured in Mortal Kombat 1. I don't think that was featured back in Mortal Kombat 11, but back in Injustice 2, you at least had this tournament mode that gave us glimpses of all this legendary gear and all these crazy skins, even if you didn't have them unlocked, because it was only for offline play. You couldn't take all those hard-earned skins online. At the time, that seemed like the perfect medium. Why don't we bring that back to Mortal Kombat 1? That's why I'm kind of making this video. Shouldn't we have some type of tournament mode? Because, I mean, we already have the ability to randomize certain palettes, certain skins. Why not have something like that for offline play? Why are you punishing people for wanting to play Mortal Kombat 1 offline? It makes literally no sense. All it is an excuse for WB to be like, aha! You see? If you just made an account and you paid with your own money, you could use these skins even though your cousin already spent 80 hours grinding. Like, it's so scummy. It's so disgusting. Put this another nail in the coffin of Mortal Kombat 1 being a game full of just letdowns. It's not that major, I understand that, but still, we're regressing. We're not progressing. And I do think this is worth discussing and worth talking about. So, of course, I gotta ask you guys, what do you think of this? Are you gonna be affected by this week during Thanksgiving? If you're celebrating that during the holidays, let me know your thoughts on all this in the comment section down below. Of course, if you enjoyed the video, take a second, drop a like on it if you agree with me and think that there should be some type of offline tournament mode that gives you access to everything. That makes the most sense. You're literally just playing offline. Drop a like. Massive shout out to the Thinny for keeping WB honest, and there you go. It's confirmed at least that that was the intent all along. Guest accounts, be damned. Give us your money. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Hope everybody is having a great holiday week, and I'll see you in the next video. Fuck it out. What happened to Mortal Kombat? What happened? Fuck.
Stepping on it crack, but I'm not superstitious. Count all these racks.